You know, some observers have looked at the third force movement arising in Nigeria, whether it be the NIM or whether it be the CNM or some of these other movements, and they've said, well, you know, how exactly do you get established day one and on day two enter a political office? That isn't there a middle space? Isn't there a place for demanding accountability, demanding transparency, becoming a kind of a pressure group that would essentially work to ensure that those who are already in power are doing what they're supposed to do before you actually get into power? What are your thoughts on that idea?
It's a great idea. Yeah, we're already doing that. We're already saying the right thing, telling the government, you know, what they're not doing right or what they could do better. We're already doing that in a different. We talked about the Dapchi girls. We talked about the insecurity in Benue. We've been talking about a lot of things, and we've been educated and advising this current government on how to do it better or what to do better. We've been doing that. So it's not as if just we're saying we want to take over without actually having practical alternatives. We have manifestos, we have all of that put together, philosophies put together. So we're only waiting for the right person right now for us to actually showcase and say this is going to be a good Nigerian for Nigerians to actually support and put in power. But as it is right now, the president may be doing his best, his team may be doing their best, but we're saying that we could do better because the impoverishment in this country is so high. And that is just all we hear everywhere we go to. People came out to vote for the president. Why has the music changed? Why? Something is not right, regardless of the fact that they're putting policies together.
Has the music really changed?
People are poorer. Okay? People are poorer. You may not know. But when you go out there, you will find out that people are really, really poor. That is just the basic thing. That is the basic. People don't have monies in their pockets anymore.
We will come back. We'll ask, why are people poor? I mean, is there something that this government is doing that is deliberately making them poorer? Or is there something that has been cut off that perhaps could be causing all the suffering? We'll come back in a moment and pose that question to you. Please stay with us. Well, Mr. Khairat Animashaun Ajiboye is still our guest here on Sunrise Daily. Just before we went on break, she was talking about people being very poor. And some people will argue that that was the case before 2015. One of the reasons why this government said they were going to have that, the social investment program, you know, to ensure that they're able to put something in the hands of the poorest of the poor. But you talked about poverty. Is there something that the government is doing?
When it came in, they increased the pump price. It took money away from the pockets of Nigerians, regardless of why they did it. I'm just telling you, because it was like there wasn't any improvement initially, and now they took out this little change that people had in their pockets through this hike in fuel pump price. It affected the regular Nigerians that go through public transportation. It affected everybody. It affected the market women. We know what the current rate of naira to the dollar is right now. It's appalling. We don't know what their policies, they're effecting that is making it so bad.
Is it bad now? Some people argue it's stable.
Things have $360 something. There was
a time when it was as
the pound is about $500 something. What was it when before they took power? What was it? I'm sure they have some experts, some specialists that can do better than this. This has affected Nigerians directly. Of course, we're talking about infrastructures. Nigerians are very people who like to think outside the box, who like to do things for themselves. But when the necessary enabling environments are not really there, how do they sustain themselves? This is the critical issue here. The fact that they have policies, of course, everybody should.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah. So these are the reasons why, you know, these are some of the reasons why Nigerians don't have money in their pockets. A lot of children, a lot of women have been sent out of jobs. Why is that?
Would you advise that we go back to subsidy in the manner that we had it before?
I believe that if we put some real economic think tanks together, they should be able to prefer solutions to this problem. It is not about going back to subsidy or not. It is about the fact that what works then, or what was working then, and what is working now is not in tandem. Nigerians are getting the brunt of it. What is the solution? There should be a solution. We should have these conversations. And ordinary Nigerians do not understand the English that you and I are speaking. I permit my use of words. What is the bottom line for them is how do they take care of them? A lot of kids are being thrown out of schools. A lot of women are being sent out of jobs. They don't have jobs. So how do we explain this beautiful, grandeur, political dynamics that is going on right now? How do we explain to our people? How do our people understand?
So would you say what we really need is a conversation, not another party?
If the current political structure is willing and would allow the conversation to manifest, are they willing? That is what we're talking about. Are they willing to discuss? Are they willing to have conversations? Are they willing to engage the ordinary Nigerians? Are they willing to really understand what is going on in the grassroots, what our people are going through? We have never been more divided than we are right now, ethnically and religiously. We have never been.
So for you, this isn't just about the APC or the PDP. It's about a political culture where listening is not prioritized.
Absolutely. Inclusivity. Economic prosperity. When are we going to start getting the dividends of democracy as a people?
Those are definitely very valid questions. Well, we have to thank you most kindly for coming on Sunrise Daily.
Thank you.
Mrs. Khairat Animashaun-Ajiboye is the Director of Organization and Operations of the Nigeria Intervention Movement. Well, that's the program today. Thank you so much for watching and being a part of it. Thank you for your comments and observations. I'm Maokwe Ogun Yusuf.
Have a great day, everybody. I'm Ajuri Ngelale.
Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. I'm Chamberlain Oso.
I'm Gimba Umar.
Thank you. I'm Neota Igbe.
The views and opinions expressed by guests on this program are those of the maker and do not necessarily reflect the views, opinions, and endorsement of Channels Television.